2023 Game 1 against the Rockies. Actually going to go with this old school uniform here. I haven't brought it out yet. I am actually going to let a relief pitcher start. Okay, sorry.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We bring you Friday baseball on the show. It's the Pittsburgh Pirates going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about ready for baseball. And our pitcher in this game, Antonio Senzatella. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Oh, you know, this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Just a weak fly ball this time. Bouchard makes a nice running catch.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Andrew.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. That one hit to right. And it's caught for the out.
Batting.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. McMahon fires over to first. And the Pirates go 1-2-3. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. This is Pirates baseball on the show, Pittsburgh. Back here at Coors Field. And starting in this one, Chase DeYoung. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, last time out, picked up the win, didn't allow a run, pitched extremely well. He doesn't have to be perfect, but if he can give another performance like last time out, his team will be happy.
So in now for Colorado, Ramon Baez. The pitch. Clips the corner, 0-1. And a pitch. Swings and misses. 0-2. And that one in the air center field. Reynolds gets under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Jurick.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. And that's in there for strike one. A little out front there as he swings through it. And a pitch. Good job to fight that one off. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away.
Really tight bite on that slider and just couldn't get the barrel to it out front. You've got to try to pull those hands tight to the body to get it through. And I'm thinking he probably wanted that pitch to end up even more inside to keep it out of the danger zone. But it had enough late break and deception to get the job done.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
The 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swings.
Yeah,
throw
baby.
it in. That's a strikeout.
There it is.
1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We played an inning. No score. Back here in Denver, top of the second, at the plate for Pittsburgh, O'Neal Cruz. Senzatella back to work. And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Bouchard going back some more, and it's caught just in front of the wall. Man, is he fast.
It's so fun to watch.
And now Jack Sawinski. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. There's a line drive to left
There we
field.
go. Get down. Get down.
And that should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. And it's a 1-out double for the first hit of the game.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but he'll take that swing and that result every time.
Ji-Hwan Bae, the next Pirate to hit. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Conley in position. Makes the grab. 2 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Connor Joe. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Sawinski at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss. And that is that.
I know it. That one it went by.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out.
Welcome back, bottom of the second. Here's Chris Bryant now.
The right fielder, Chris Bryant.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And first offering is fouled off. Well, Chris, baseball fans remember Chris Bryant winning the World Series in 2016. But Cub fans still remember Bryant's throw across the diamond to make it official. He recorded the final out in that rainy Game 7. Our umpire behind the plate, Jerry Hillsdale. High praise for Jerry when we talk to people around the game.
Yeah, no doubt about it, Boog. He's very straightforward, very consistent back there. So most of the time, you don't think about it. That's a good thing.
And it looks like they might end up challenging this one. Very close play, and we will take another look as well. Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. Here's one more look. They called him safe, and I'm not sure that there's anything here to overturn the call. What about you,
I got
Steve?
him out, bro.
I don't think so, Boog. I mean, we need something obvious to overturn it, and I just don't see it.
It looks out.
So they made a decision, and the runner is safe. The original call is confirmed, and that leaves them without any challenges the rest of the way. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball right side, could be 2. Over to Cruz. There's 1. On to first,
That's
double play.
way to go, guys. Way
Sometimes
to go.
double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
And next is the designated hitter, Zach Veen. Bounce to third. And that's a fair ball.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Foul ball. Two outs. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1.
1-1.
In the air, right side, Davis. Under it. He's there. He's got it. And that will end the inning. So 1 left for Colorado. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here at the ballpark, top half of the 3rd inning. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Henry Davis. Senzatella back to work. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Davis measures 6 feet 2 inches, 24 years old, and though usually a catcher, today he's starting in right field. And that one gets down, fair ball.
I thought he got it. Michael Jordan.
Just to flare down that right field line, and he got it to drop in fair. I guarantee you, he was yelling, get down, as he ran out of the box because, boom.
To the shortstop at second, but it pulls him off the base.
Really?
Potential double play ball hit to first is probably the toughest one to execute cleanly. That first baseman has got a very tough throwing lane to deal with because of the runner headed to second base, and a lot of times guys try to throw over or around the runner, which can really mess up a throw like that. Still, definitely an error, though.
Here's Josh Rojas. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Makes the catch. Runner tags up for third. The relay throw. And he's safe.
Yeah.
So it's first and third with 1 down. And now it's Andrew McCutchen. Flied to right his first time. So RBI spot. But Chris, this is a guy that is not really swinging the bat all that well here.
In this situation, you have a real good opportunity to get swings and misses and record a strikeout. I think you attack him in this spot.
2 on, 1 out. Out there to center. Profar on the move. Pulls it in on the run. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. On the board first. It's 1-0.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs.
Way to go.
With the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Ryan Reynolds, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up.
Ball, that's high.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Kicks and fires. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner goes again. Line drive, base hit right field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Backdoor breaking ball, and he didn't go the other way with it like you might think, but he put a good swing on it, squared it up nicely.
Here's Oniel Cruz. Down the line,
There's
it's a
a
base
good,
hit.
let's go.
Runner around third on his way to the plate. Oh, he throws it away. And he's out.
I don't know
the error,
what
but
the hell
instead the
happened
third
there.
out, and the inning is over.
Well, this is what you've got to do. You've got to try to score.
So
Back here in
stupid.
Coors Field, bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Kurt Casale. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one. Casale in his 8th season in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was a 10th round pick back in 2011.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches down an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That one out to right. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting him that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The 0-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Sneaks through, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him in motion.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. And now Ramon Baez. That misses, and it's 1-0. Runners on the corners, no outs. In the air out towards right center. Davis settles underneath it, puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down.
Now batting.
Here's the center fielder, Jurickson Profar. His first at bat was a strikeout.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam. Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Runners are at the corners, one away. And takes low for ball one.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Got him looking, that's a strikeout.
Well, they were pretty much giving it to him right there. Playing the infield back, all you're looking for on offense is a simple ground ball. You got a tie ball game. Not sure what he was thinking up there. A strikeout looking is the last thing you want to see. Now you got to hope the next guy can pick you up and come through with a big 2-out hit.
And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. There's the strike. Casale on third. Conley at first. 2 out of the inning. That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. And gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they jump out front. It's 3-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely
We're gonna make
buzzing
some
right now. You can
substitutions in
feel
this
the
game.
energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. And the Pirates manager making his way to the mound now as he will make the move. Chase DeYoung will depart. Not what they were hoping for from the opener, so we'll see a new arm on the mound when we get back. Dwayne Underwood Jr. takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Underwood, 29 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick. back in 2012. And a pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Next pitch in the dirt. Now 1-2.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Third out. Rockies get 3 on this homer. It's now a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back. Now it's the power speed combo. Jack Sawinski. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Hard hit, right side. Gathers and throws to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae.
Up next for the Pirates, Ji-Hwan Bae. He's 0 for 1. Ripped on the line to center. Base hit.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. Tapped softly on the ground, and foul ball. Kicks and deals. Runner takes off. That's to third. Tosses across to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The right fielder on the third
Henry Davis, the next Pirate to hit. On the ground to short, Conley. Sends it to first, and the inning is over. Pirates leave 1. Score holds. It's back here in Denver. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Ryan McMahon. It's softly on the ground left side. Rojas throws on to first. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
The designated hitter, Zach.
Stepping in, Zach Veen. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a curve is down and in. Next pitch is outside. At the belt and fires. Line drive. And that's just foul. In for a strike, and the count is 2-2. Out to center. Reynolds gets under it. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Next for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. That's to third. Rojas throws on to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and the score stays 3-1. Welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. And here's the catcher, Andy Rodriguez. Foul ball there.
You know, these Pirates doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning. Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
On a line out towards center. Snags it for the 2nd out.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
McCutcheon at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. 0-2 now. Line to left, and it goes just foul.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles, but you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
Gets under it and pops it up. McMahon settles under this one. He's got it, and that'll end the inning.
Yep.
Bucks go down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to him. Kurt Casale.
Casale.
And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Righty to the plate. That pitch gets the corner, and it's 0-2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got his second double of the game.
A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
And the batter now, Cal Conley. Singled and scored his first time. And ball 1. Casale leads off second with nobody out. Swing and a tapper. Throws to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ramon Baez now at the
Challenge
plate.
it then.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Right-handed reliever gets a piece and stays alive. Here's the 0-2. That one missed.
1-2.
And a ball evens the count. Runner on at third, one gone. That's a base hit. Run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. 110 miles per hour, and man, that exit velocity, not every hitter's capable of getting that kind of jump off the bat, no matter how hard they swing.
We're going to
runner on at first with one gone. Next to him for the Rockies, Jurickson Profar.
Now catcher.
Who's 0 for 2 with a
I
pair
don't
of
like the way
strikeouts.
Rodriguez is calling the shots here.
Castro.
There's a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball, could be 2. to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They
Got the
scored a
kid,
single and an error, so the official score doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten an out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
Second and third here, one away. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach.
That smash towards center. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. One run is in. Now the throw comes in. The runner holds it third.
That biscuit.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Johan Oviedo.
Number 24, Johan Oviedo.
In there for strike one. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Can't glove it cleanly. In comes the run from third to add on. It's 6-1.
Bro. That would have been the end of the
game, and not just by
what are y'all doing?
And that error allows a run to score, and this is where things can really start to fall apart. As a team, they need to pick themselves up,
Clean
find a way to
catch,
play
clean
better
throw.
baseball the rest of the way.
You over asleep.
Ryan McMahon digging in for the Rockies.
Bad luck uniforms, I bet.
There's a strike.
0-1.
Left-hand batter waits. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. So they get 3 runs, 3 hits, a couple of errors, and 1 left on. New inning getting started. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Brian Reynolds. Reynolds goes 6 feet 3 inches, 29 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. Swing and a pop-off in foul ground. Casali makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
O'Neal Cruz getting ready to hit. Ripped on a line. That's a base hit.
Nah. Let's keep that momentum
He was
up.
all over that one. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there, and it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
And now Jack Sawinski. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Cruz, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. In the air, out towards left center. Profar makes the grab for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Ji-Hwan Bae.
Man at first, Ji-Hwan Bae will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
There we
And
go.
a base hit.
There we go.
The batter number
First
2.
and second, 2
Second
down.
baseman.
And here is Connor Joe. Way inside, gets out of the way. Two outs, couple of base runners at first and second. High fly ball, right field. Bryant moves under it and puts the squeeze on that one. And that is the third out of the inning. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it 6-1. Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the DH, Zach
The
Veen.
designated hitter.
The pitch. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but
Now batting.
he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Runner at first with no outs here. That one down the line. Fair ball. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Back-to-back singles, turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Here's Kurt Casale. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Not in time. He's safe. That'll hurt as
What
both
in the
runners
hell
move up.
is
Second
everybody
and
on the
third now.
field
There's
doing,
no
man?
double play chance.
I can't
Well, you
nobody
really
hold
can't
on to
blame
the
him
ball.
too much back there. I mean, you're asking him an awful lot to play with.
We fixing some stuff, bro.
Is easily the toughest defensive position on the field when that's not something he ever does. This is pretty much what you're going to get.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. One run across. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's in there as they score a pair on the play.
He picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now here is Cal Conley. There's a strike. Oviedo, in his third season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, and he works in a changeup. 0-2 as he waves at that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-2. And now 2-2. Casale gets his lead at first with nobody out. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2.
Count is full.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sawinski has this one sized up. He makes the grab. One down. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Here's the Rockies leadoff hitter, Ramon Baez. This one popped up. Cruz moving under it. And there's two away. And now the center fielder, Jurickson Profar. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Upstairs.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Good eye in that
That's the
spot.
ball.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Oh, that stings right there. He was just 1 out away from going back to his seat in the dugout, but instead, he's going to have to face another test. Hopefully, he can forget about the one that got away. Luke, have you forgotten about the one that got away?
Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The 0-1. Popped up left side. Cruz moving under it. And makes the grab.
Shoot.
And that'll do it. So 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors, but 2 are left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Rockies 8 and the Pirates 1.
Yeah.
Back here at the ballpark, top of inning number 7. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Henry Davis. Senzatella back to work. In the air, foul off first. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Rodolfo Castro, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Pulls out one foul.
Oh.
The wind and the pitch. Late with the swing there.
Do that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. We'll see if he continues to climb the ladder.
In the dirt. Casale with the throw to
We have
first.
played horrible
and 2
today.
away to
That's
start the
for sure.
7th.
Well, classic pitch
Good against
sequencing there to change eye levels for the
San
punch
Diego.
out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you
lost
thinking
that
that
one
he
too,
might try
I
to
think.
climb the ladder. But there's a curveball out of that.
Swings here and blasts one left field and off
Yeah.
the base of the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. And he's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
Yeah. No ass behind it.
So 2 down. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Andrew McCutchen. Swings through that one.
No ball.
0-1. Man on second, 2 down. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Rojas at second with 2 down. Runner takes off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Man at second. Base knock right field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Gets it to first, and they take care of Reynolds for the out. That's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Chris Bryant.
The right fielder, Red Ryan.
The wind of the pitch. That one's in there. It's 0-1. And the slider just misses. The pitch. Smoked on the ground to second. Fires over to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 24. Second
Maybe
baseman,
the infield get their stuff together this go
Now
around.
it's the second baseman, Ryan McMahon.
They have like 40 errors this game.
Check swing. and he
Nah,
held
you
up.
went.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. And here it comes. Fouled off left side. 1-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And he deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 2-2 on the way. Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
Veen in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one pushed to the left and foul.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
Fights it off. He'll see another. The 0-2. And misses inside. The wind of the pitch. Misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. And now the count filled up 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 3-2. Chop to first. Rojas. The flip to the pitcher covering. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Rockies are down quietly, and it remains an 8-1 game. And welcome back. We go to the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. O'Neal Cruz. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was
definitely
going to
be going to do some training. That's for sure after this game.
Been a really nice outing for him so far, Singy.
He's blown the ball really well. Kept hitters off balance, and he's been very efficient with that pitch count. But at this point, even though it's been relatively low, you start keeping an eye on it to make sure that he doesn't have any fatigue and injuring himself.
First out in the top of the 8th.
Jack Sawinski.
High fly ball down the left field line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Wastes no time there. Gets us away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
One out, runner at second. Here's the third baseman, Ji-hwan Bae. And first offering is fouled off. And the 0-1. Baseline center field. Could be extra bases. Around second now, going for 3.
down,
Cut
get down.
off to third. The tag out. But they do get a run.
Well, the defense definitely on the clock with that one. Everything had to be perfect to get the runner in third. And you talk about a throw on the money, the relay to third. Just a good job all the way around.
And now it's going to be Connor Joe.
Yeah, but I
Swing
tried.
and a miss.
That's all-
0-1.
That's all that matters. And I'm getting tired.
And the right-hander deals. That one misses. 1-1.
I think that's why I about swung at everything this game. Tired. Nice. There we
Swing and a
go.
line drive, base hit out of the center field. And that extends the inning.
Everything came together for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Bryant makes the play, and that is that. But they push across.
Well,
Back here in Denver, on to the bottom of the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Sean Bouchard. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed.
Ball.
And 1-2.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
yeah,
The wide to kick the pitch. Liner snagged to first.
That'll drive you crazy as a hitter if you let it. I mean, he couldn't have hit that ball more in the screws than he did, and yet he's got nothing to show for it. Hang with him. I know the feeling.
Kurt Casale digging in for the Rockies. Pitch misses,
Ball.
and that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
oh, I thought he caught that. Shit.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't
All right, we need
feel
to.
any vibration.
Yeah.
The shortstop. Cal Conway.
In your hands whatsoever.
you're
Such a good
complete.
feeling. When you see a ball
Now
come off the bat
pitching
like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the exit velocity? This time 106.
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Connor Brogdon.
His first test will be from the left side, and that's been a struggle for him this season. They've been seeing him pretty well and doing some damage against him.
That's inside.
in.
Oh,
Ball
come
1.
on.
Casale, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch.
Ball. 2-2.
Stays alive. Two down. Rip to third.
Nah.
Now batting. Third baseman. Ramon.
Run over to second, too, huh?
Down the third baseman, Ramon Baez. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
Two outs. That one,
Yeah, baby.
95 to finish him off. The Rockies strand 1. They lead at
Rather
8-2.
behind 8-2. But,
Tyler Kinley on the pitch here. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Number 40.
Now it's going to be
Tyler
Rodolfo Castro.
Kinley.
And a pitch. Soft contact in the air.
Okay.
And no throw. He's into first easily.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Tap to first, and he picks it up, and he'll put it in his pocket. Kinley, in his 5th season, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Now the 0-1. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
No throw, safe at second.
Easy swipe to second right there with no throw down. It looks like they're very focused on this hitter at the plate. I'm not sure if that'll be defensive indifference or a stolen base, but here's a chance to drive in a run.
High fly ball out towards left field. That ball's carrying. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. He's in with a double, and that's his 2nd double of the night. At the plate, and they cut him down.
That really hurts right there. This is no time to gamble. When you're down in the ball game, you've got to be sure if you're going to advance a runner or even try to score right there that you're going to be safe. Just a poor decision.
And here is Andrew McCutchen. That one ripped.
Now that's out of here.
That's back.
That's gone. No.
High bounce over the fence for an automatic double as a run scores.
He puts a great swing on that pitch and drives home the run, and that was always going to be a double, but the bounce over the wall just took the guesswork out of it right away. It was a nice swing.
That's what I was trying to do.
And it's 2nd with 1 away. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Brian Reynolds. And first offering is fouled off. Runner leads away at 2nd and fouled off. Runner at 2nd here, 1 gone. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the righty deals. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a pitch. Into left center for a base hit. They're waving McCutchen home. Reynolds rounds 2nd, heads for 3rd. The relay, the tag, and he's out trying for 3. But a run does come in to score.
The triple is arguably the most exciting play in baseball, and the guy's worked so hard to get around first, to get around 2nd, to get thrown out at 3rd. Man, you just feel bad for him. On top of that, he was already in scoring position, so you think about how it kind of hurts the team as well.
Next to hit, O'Neal Cruz. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
A guy out there sees a power hitter take that kind of swing. He's got to be thinking, is this guy trying to set me up? Now let's see if he can make an adjustment.
The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. And the 0-2. And that one a little bit high.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
The 1-2. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still a 1-2
Come on,
count.
dude. Throw me something. know you're trying to strike me out and win the game, but you're not making.
Just one strike away.
And there it was.
Swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, they win the
Good game,
opener
though.
at home. First game of the 3-game series, and it's just such a good feeling. You're in your own ballpark. You're sleeping in your own bed. You're eating your clubhouse manager's food. Everything's right in your world, and they played like it today.
And our final here today, 8-4 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game.
But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. And y'all have a wonderful night. And we'll catch you on game 2.